Looking at some markups from last week. I announced gold on last week's call. Target 1, target 2. As you can see, both targets were smashed. So what I would be looking for this week, potentially, to see if gold will come back and retest where it broke out of. Oh, how about I do this? All right. Looking for the ray. So this area right here. See if gold wants to come back into these ranges before pushing back up. Or maybe into these ranges. So this is where I set an alert. And based on the swing, if we take the fibs, so I like to go from 0.5 to 0.75 for a potential pullback. So this will fall within my range. If gold comes back down into these areas and does not break below 0.75, I will be looking to take it higher. So initial targets are always where it's been. And then I use the fibs for additional potential targets.
That's the same thing.
So let's go. If we look on the daily, if it breaks below, I would say if it breaks below 0.75, I would be looking to take it down into these areas. So here, if it comes down here, I would be looking for it to come right into this area. So I'll go back to the 4 hour, clean it up. Yeah. So this will be my sell entry if it breaks below here. Potential buy targets. As you can see, I'm not doing this with my class or community today. I'm doing it privately because didn't have a chance to hop on the call, but I still want to deliver my setups. If you're watching this for the first time, these are not trades that I'm definitely going to take. These are things that I will be looking at. And if my conditions are met, then I'll take these trades. Just me.
What's just you?
I'm just recording the screen.
Huh?
Just recording the screen. All right, let's go. I like to do gold on the 4 hour. 1 hour is 1 hour and below is too much intermediate activity going on. So let's look at NAS. NAS hit my targets as well. Let's look at the daily. Okay, back. Okay, so this is another one. Let's clean up and pass information that we had. So NAS is still in a lower high. So let's see if it will come back to retest this area here. So this is a breakout on the daily. As you can see, it broke beyond this zone. Let's see if NAS will come back into these areas. If it does, I will be looking to take it back to where it was. So I break out here, came back here, lower high, came back to this low, breakout. Let's see if we can get NAS to come back into this area. That's what I'll be looking for. If it breaks here, I'll definitely sell it back down into this area. If it does not break below this, I'll be buying it back up. So this will be my sell zone. This is where I'll be rejection if it makes it down here. This should be a sell target. Right now, this is a pivotal area. It failed to break that. Let's see if it comes back into this area. Again, this is based on larger time frame. So this is an ideal sell at the top, down to 25%. Let's see. So right in here, I teach people to catch 25% in reverse. Once you see this rejection up top, price tends to reject at least 25%. So I'll be patient this week. Let's see what it does around the 25%. And if it breaks this, I'll be looking to sell back into these zones. But my true buy, because I really want to buy it up, that's how NAS, SPX, US30, even though they fall, historically, they are bullish for the last 20 or so years. So I'll be looking to see what NAS does around these areas, and then we'll push it, see if it'll push back up. As you can see, we were very fortunate with the call on the SPX, bought here, rode it all the way up. Now let's see in terms of the fib where 25% is. This should be my sell entry. This should be the first target. Notice I use fibs. My fibs line up with my zones. Now, ideally, if it rejects, I want it to fall back, as I said, between 0.5 and 0.75. This is always my buy zone, my buy area on rejections. Plus, we had a breakout. This is the daily. We had a breakout right here. And the market tends to come back and retest these areas. Daily breakout. Price comes back down here, I will be buying it back up for the rest of the year. Provided nothing crazy happens. Clean this up. So this is gone now. This was the daily breakout. So I'll be looking for price to come back, retest these areas. If it breaks below, here are potential targets. So don't need that. Let's stay here. All right, that's SPX. US30 hit my targets as well. If you look, this was the buy we called. This was the first target. This was the second target. So this area was the breakout area. Let's do swing to swing. So here's 25 cents for the pullback. If it breaks below that 25%, here's a target. Here's a target. This was the daily breakout. So I'll be looking, let's see if it will come back to retest this daily breakout area. If it does and does not break below, I'll be looking to buy it back up. Wait, my daily is wrong. Let's bring that back down into, look at that, right at the 618. So let's see what price does here. May not be this week that it comes down, but let's see what price does this week. Be patient. And my buy zone is always between 0.5 and 0.75. So I'll put a box here. That'll be my buy zone. But I'll be looking for a retest around these areas at least. So we did gold. We did NAS. We did SPX. And we did US30. Let's look at a few GBP pairs for my team. I called the buy last week, so we went 188 pips in profit. $188 pips in profit. So let's see what happens. I still like this moving up. I would love for it to come back into this buy area and not break, and then I would be buying it back up again. So not selling, seeing if it will come back into the buy entry again for another push up. GBP JPY, same thing. As you can see, my markups are 4 hours. I don't do short-term trading anymore because I don't like to sit and babysit charts. I have other things to do. So, GBPCHF. Let's see what it does this week at this zone. If it breaks below, have a potential 100 pip drop. Right now it's in consolidation. The real drop is below this area, and then you can take it all the way down to here in these zones. So, be patient on GBPCHF. Let's see what it does this week. If it does not break below these areas, you could potentially buy it back up. All right, so that's it for my markups. Hope y'all have a successful week. Be patient, be disciplined. Always remember, discipline over profits. The market is not going anywhere, so be patient, take your time, and let's make some money this week. Talk to y'all next week.